What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Big Fight Field channel where we speak the truth, we be honest, we give our takes on the Miami Dolphins. This is the Miami Dolphins post-game reaction video, Sunday, December 19th, 2021. Dolphins get their sixth win in a row. They defeat the New York Jets today, 31-24. It was much closer than I wanted it to be. I kind of wanted this to be like the Carolina Panthers game. You want every game to be like the Carolina Panthers game, but it's the Jets going into it. They were 3-10, but this was going to be a tough game. You know, the Jets played us tough last time in New Jersey, in New Jersey in the Meadowlands. They played us tough again today, and the one thing that this team hasn't faced in a very long time, they haven't faced in this 6-game winning streak now, it's adversity. Until today, they faced a lot of adversity. They got out to a really slow start, and we're going to talk about that. The first quarter, honestly, it was probably the worst quarter of Miami Dolphins football that I saw all season, and when we were down 10-0 at the end of the first quarter, I was really worried. Against the Jets at home, I was really worried. But you know what? We faced adversity. I'm proud of those guys for that. We came back. We won this game. It wasn't pretty, but you know what? A win's a win. We're six wins in a row. And you know what? We're right in the thick of things in the playoff hunt. And to think that I was going to be saying that after losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons, I would have been probably slapped in the face, but here we are. Here we are, man. Going into Christmas. Christmas is 6 days away, and the Miami Dolphins are 7-7, one game out of the playoff spot. It's absolutely insane, but we did get this win today. We got to talk about this game. It's very cold in New Jersey. That's why I'm wearing a beanie hat right now. It's literally 38 degrees, so I'm cold. I'm wearing a beanie. It's my choice. But we're going to talk about this game. We're going to get into this game. Unfortunately, teams that we needed to win, none of them won so far. We needed the Patriots to beat the Colts last night. They got dominated. Yeah, they came back in the fourth quarter, but they still lost. And, whole media sucking up to Mac Jones. Oh, rookie came back down 20-0 in the fourth quarter. So 2 touchdowns, 300 yards. Yeah, how about those 2 picks that he had and getting shut out for the first 3 quarters? They don't want to talk about that. So there's the media sucking up to the Patriots for you. Bills destroy the Panthers 31-14. I kind of expected that. And Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans had a 13-3 lead at halftime against the Steelers, and they blew the game. They lost 19-13, and Julio Jones got hurt again. Literally, that man cannot stay healthy. All I'm praying for is that Derrick Henry does not come back by week 17, because if he's back, that's a problem. That's a big problem if Derrick Henry is back by week 17. But now they're without Julio Jones again. I think A.J. Brown is going to come back Thursday night. I'm not so sure. But they lost. They lost to the Steelers 19-13. That's not good. We needed the Steelers to lose. The Steelers lost. They would have been behind the Dolphins. But that's that. Let's get into this game. I'm going to read the stats first, starting with the away team, the New York Jets, which, by the way, Dolphins wore the aqua jerseys on the aqua pants. That looks awesome. I love those uniforms. I think we're going to be wearing our throwbacks week 18 against the Patriots, more than likely, because we haven't worn them all season. But, hey, you know what? I love the aqua on aqua. It just looks beautiful. Especially on tour. It looks really nice on him. But let's get into this game with the stats. Zach Wilson went 13 for 23 with 170 yards. Did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. He had one good drive the entire game, and it was the first drive for the Jets where they went down and they scored a touchdown on the very first drive. That's the only good drive that Zach Wilson had on this entire game. Tevin Coleman, him and Michael Carter split the carries today. Tevin Coleman got 8 carries for 50 yards. Michael Carter, who had a really good game against us a few weeks ago, this week he had 8 carries for 18 yards. Zach Wilson, 4 for 12 and a touchdown. And Braxton Barrios, 2 rushes for 10 yards. Excuse me. And a touchdown. Jameson Crowder, 5 catches for 40 yards. Ryan Griffin, 2 catches for 39 yards. Tyler Kroft, I don't know what tight end it was, but there's one play that really, really pissed me off, which led to a Jets touchdown. I got to talk about that play. We'll get to it. Braxton Barrios, 1 catch, 26 yards. That's about it. They didn't have Corey Davis, and they didn't have Elijah Moore. So, Jets receiving core didn't really have a great game today. Let's go to the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa, 16 for 27, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. We'll get to those 2 interceptions. Duke Johnson, the man of the hour for the Miami Dolphins. 22 carries, 107 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Myles Gaskin was waived off the COVID list, but they stuck with Duke Johnson because he got most of the reps at practice this week. Man, I think he needs to be our starting running back against the Saints. He needs to be our starting running back against the Saints next week. Myles Gaskin, 10 carries for 54 yards. He broke a 30-yard carry to set up a Miami Dolphins touchdown. I think that was on the touchdown, the game-winning touchdown, before the defense made a stop. I think. Tua, 7 carries for 19 yards. Devontae Parker stepped up, 4 catches, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Isaiah Ford, 3 catches, 51 yards. It's nice seeing him in there. Mike Gesicki, 5 catches for 43 yards. Duke Johnson, 1 catch for 20 yards. Albert Wilson, 1 catch for 9 yards. Christian Wilkins, 1 catch, 1 yard, and a touchdown. Christian Wilkins got a touchdown today for the Miami Dolphins. That made me really happy, especially when he was celebrating. And then I'm going to go to defensive stats. Jerome Baker, 2 sacks. Brandon Jones got a sack. Van Ginkel got a sack. Zach Zeller got a sack. Emmanuel Ogba got a sack. And Dolphins had 6 sacks against Zach Wilson. I think that was mostly in the second half. Let's get into this game. All right, let's get into this game. And let me tell you something. I was freaking out at the end of the first quarter. So, the first quarter, I don't even want to talk about it. But I'm going to anyway. So, Miami got the ball first. And Tua fumbles on the 3rd down. He hands it off to Duke Johnson, but Tua, he holds on to the ball for too long, and he fumbled. But he got back on it, and the Dolphins went 3 and out. The Jets just go down, and they score a touchdown on the first drive. That was that opening drive touchdown. I'm like, okay, whatever. We got to answer back. But the very next play, when the Dolphins get the ball back, Tua throws an awful, and I mean awful, interception with two Jets defenders there at the same time. One of them caught, I don't know who it was, but oh my God, that play was awful. I don't know who he was throwing that to as well. I think it was Gesicki. I think it was Mike Gesicki, but man, that's awful. You cannot do that, man. That was an awful pass. Luckily, Dolphins defense held the Jets to a field goal, and that was really the first quarter. That was brutal, to say the least. A brutal first quarter for this team. Then we got a touchdown in the second quarter. The second quarter went touchdown with the Dolphins. Duke Johnson got a touchdown, and then the play that bothered me the most today. I don't know. It was third down. I think it was third. It was 3rd and 15, I think, and the Dolphins blitz. And Zach Wilson's running all over the place, trying to look for a receiver. He's 20 yards from the back from the line of scrimmage. There are 5 Miami Dolphins defenders in front of Zach Wilson, okay? 5 Miami Dolphins defenders. And somehow, Zach Wilson gets the ball to Ryan Griffin for 30 yards. Like, that play absolutely bothered the shit out of me. How's that happen? How does that happen? And the defense, the defense, it was a tale of two quarters for this defense because I really didn't see much blitzing. I saw some, but I didn't see a lot. I saw mostly zone. The first half, it was mostly zone, and they weren't giving Zach Wilson. They gave Zach Wilson a lot of time. He just stood there, maybe, shoveling to the left or shoveling to the right, and then getting the ball off. And it was bad. It was bad. And in the first half, when I saw the defense playing, really what I thought to myself was, man, it's crazy how much of a big difference Javon Holland is on defense. And we missed him. We didn't have him today. He was off the COVID list, but he didn't play. I'm praying I'm hoping he'll be back next week against the Saints. So yeah, it was really a tale of two halves for the defense. But after that play, Zach Wilson, QB sneaks it for a touchdown. Flores challenged the play. I don't know what he was challenging. I don't know why he challenged it because Zach Wilson was in. It's just a waste of challenge from Flores there. But the Jets got the touchdown. And the Jets went up 17-7 in the second quarter. Then Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins drove down the field. And they got all the way down the goal line. And second down, and they're throwing it to, and he threw it a bad pass to Gesicki in double coverage, which honestly should have been intercepted. Luckily, it wasn't. Then Tua threw it out of bounds, and we settled for a 25-yard field goal. Excuse me. We settled from a 25-yard field goal from Jason Sanders, and we're down 17-10 at halftime. And I thought, we have to start out the second half by making the Jets go 3 and out and going downfield, scoring a touchdown. That's exactly what happened. Jets go 3 and out. Duke Johnson gets another touchdown, making aggressive runs. That's what I loved about Duke Johnson today. Myles Gaskin is not aggressive. Myles Gaskin is not going to fight for more yards. Myles Gaskin is not going to juke. He can sometimes, but he's not going to juke defenders to get extra yards. Duke Johnson did that a lot today. Duke Johnson is an aggressive runner for the Miami Dolphins. And I'm telling you, he needs to be the starting running back Monday night against the Saints. Next Monday. He needs to be the starting running back. And then, so it's tied 17-17. Jets get the ball again. Zach Wilson was being pressured. This was when all the pressure was coming to Zach Wilson from Zaylor and Andrew Van Ginkel and Baker. Van Ginkel got the big third down sack. Then we get the ball. More running from Duke Johnson. The Jets have one of the worst rush defenses in the NFL. And I'm so happy we took advantage of that today. Total on the ground, we had 183 yards rushing, which we need more. We do not have Aaron Rodgers or a Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes or a Josh Allen. We don't have those type of quarterbacks. We don't want to put so much pressure on Tua Tagovailoa. We don't want him throwing the ball 40 times a game, in my opinion. So this running the ball to Duke Johnson was awesome. It was awesome. I want to see more of it. This offensive line, honestly, didn't play that bad today. I don't even know if Tua got sacked. Let me check. I don't even know if Tua got sacked today. He got one. Okay, Tua got sacked once. This offensive line had their best game of the season. They really did. I'm proud of them. Even Jesse Davis. In the fourth quarter, Jesse Davis, of all people, making big blocks to the linebacker for Gaskin to go off for 30 yards. But anyway, let's continue. So the Dolphins just took the lead, 24-17. We got another stop on third down. I think the sack came from Jerome Baker. Jalen Phillips nearly had a sack there, but Jerome Baker, he got that sack instead. Was it Baker that got the sack? Yes, it was Jerome Baker who got the sack. And then mayhem. And what do I mean by mayhem? We got a holding penalty, 2nd and 14, throw an incomplete pass. On 3rd and 14, Tua goes to throw a hitch to Hunter Long. The defender read it like a book, stepped up, caught the interception. Tua throws a pick six. And the Jets score a touchdown, a defensive touchdown, and the game's tied, 24-24. And again, at that situation, I'm like, the Jets offense is not doing a damn thing in this second half. They've not done a damn thing. Why not run the ball, get a couple yards, and then punt it away and put this in the hands of the defense, who is the best part of this team? I did not understand why we needed to throw, and then the defender just read that play like a book. He read it like a book, and the Jets tied the game. Luckily, we got a touchdown on the next drive, and I think Tua threw the ball twice. And you know how we got down there? We did the one thing that was most successful the entire game. We ran the fucking ball with Duke Johnson and Myles Gaskin. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Myles Gaskin broke off a 30-yard rush. Duke Johnson was getting rushes for 12 yards, 15 yards. It was awesome. And then 3rd and goal, 2nd and goal, Tua went to Parker, and the throw was high, but the defender played it really nicely. He played it really nicely. Parker didn't catch it. He didn't come down with it. 3rd and goal. Tua throws a slant to Devontae Parker for a touchdown. Parker was one-on-one with the defender, got the touchdown. Dolphins take the lead, and then the Jets punt. Dolphins punt. Final drive, it comes down to Zach Wilson in the offense against that defense, and we got a set. No, it was a holding call. It was a holding call on the Jets. So it was 1st and 20, then 2nd and 20. Then he got a 10-yard pass to Jamison Crowder. Then he got a 8-yard pass to Jamison Crowder. Pass was too short from the line of scrimmage. Miami Dolphins win this game 31-24. 6 wins in a row, advancing to 7-7, and we're very much in the playoff hunt. Now, like I said, this was not the best win of the season. This was a sort of ugly win. I think we should have beaten the Jets more by a touchdown. But at points in the game, we were just making stupid mistakes, like the 2 passes from Tua, especially the first one. The first one was awful, and he should have never made that throw to 2 defenders. But we are 7-7. That is a good thing. But we play the Jets. We play the Jets, and now we get down to crunch time. All of these games were playoff games, in my opinion. Starting today with the Jets, we got that win, but now we're playing more. We're playing better teams now. We're not playing the Houston Texans, the Panthers, the New York Giants, the Jets. We're not playing those teams anymore. We're playing better competition, and I'm excited to see how we do against that competition. We're playing the Saints next Monday night, who are 6-7 right now. They play the Buccaneers tonight. I don't think they're going to win. I do think they're going to keep it close, but Saints have a really good defense. They got Taysom Hill, who's not a good thrower, but is a dynamic running quarterback. So we got to look out for that. Alvin Kamara, top 5 running back in the NFL. So you know what? And Sean Payton's going to be back coaching that game. Next Monday night is going to be a tough game. If anybody is going into this game thinking the Miami Dolphins should have no problem going into Mercedes-Benz Superdome on Monday night and win this game, you are wrong. You are wrong. This is going to be a fight. This is going to be a really tough game next Monday night against the Saints. Like I said, 7-7. We're in the playoff hunt. Can't get ahead of ourselves, though. Got to take this one game at a time. We beat the Jets today. Now it's time to focus on the Saints. Got to take care of business next Monday night against the Saints. And the Saints are fighting for a playoff spot too. So both teams, the Dolphins and the Saints, are fighting for playoff spots next Monday night. So overall, it wasn't pretty, but we got the win 31-24. This team faced adversity, and they fought the adversity, and they got the win. I'm very proud of them for that. And, celebrate this W, man. Celebrate this W. It's awesome to get a win off the bye week. Stinks that the other teams couldn't get the job done when we needed them to. But you know what? In this league, you can't rely on others. And the only thing we have to do is win. We have to win. Like, we could talk about all these scenarios and whatever. We can talk about all these scenarios. But if we don't win these games, it means nothing. These scenarios mean nothing if the Miami Dolphins do not keep winning and they do not win these 3 games. So just keep winning, man. Just keep winning. I don't care how we win. It could be an ugly win like today. I'm happy. A win's a win. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching the post-game reaction. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the Big Fight Fuel channel. Gonna have a lot of content up this week. I'm gonna try. I might do something tomorrow, Dolphins related, to either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm not so sure. Thursday, got the AEW Dynamite review with Wesley Williams. Cameron Johnson will not be on Thursday night. I am doing a preview for the Miami Dolphins and New Orleans Saints game, which is next Monday night. I don't know what day I'm going to do it, though. I might do it Thursday because Friday's Christmas Eve, but I might do it Friday as well. I'm not so sure. I got to figure that out, but I will let you guys know. And then I am going to relax for Christmas, spend time with the family and all that stuff. And then I'm going back down to Orlando, Florida, Sunday after Christmas. So that's the schedule on that for this week. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on the Miami Dolphins getting the victory today, getting the W over the New York Jets, 31-24. Hit the like button if you like what you heard from me in today's video. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well, at Conlon_Joseph. And guys, I will see you tomorrow with a Dolphins-related video. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to make some Dolphins content tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. So have a good one. Stay safe. And as always, man, stay classy.